Hello friends! Today I will tell you the secret of one of the most unusual characters in the Avatar world. His name is Cameron, and he is not an ordinary person, but a monster. Now I will tell you about him because he has an interesting story that no one in the Avatar world knows. Cameron used to be an ordinary person. He worked as a regular salesman, had few friends, and a boring life. He loved spending his free time walking in the forest, almost in complete darkness, and looking at the stars. One day, after a tough day, Cameron decided to take a walk in his favorite spots in the forest. He sat down, looked up, and saw a shooting star, and he made a wish. In his thoughts, Cameron asked for a complete change in his life, at least one friend and the happiness he had been missing. Admiring the starry sky, Cameron fell asleep, dreaming of change. In the morning, Cameron arrived at work earlier than usual and decided to arrange the products for sale. And then a regular customer named Bob entered the store. Cameron decided to approach him to say hello, but as soon as Bob noticed him, he screamed and ran out of the store. Cameron didn't understand why Bob was so scared, but suddenly he saw his reflection in the shop window and didn't recognize himself. His appearance had completely changed. Cameron realized that he couldn't be among people with such an appearance. The next day, he left to live in the forest. Every day, Cameron enjoyed nature and suddenly felt that happiness he had been seeking. But one day, he discovered a girl in the same spot where he had made his wish, who looked very similar to him. They introduced themselves, and her name was Sarah. She told him that she also wanted to change her life and made a wish. They decided to live together in the forest. That's how Cameron became happy and found his girlfriend. With Sarah, they enjoyed their new life, which was gifted to them by the shooting star. Now, I will tell you the secret of a character that you all probably know. Her name is Adele, and she works as a baker. However, she is the most mysterious character in Avatar world. None of the city's residents know her secret, but now I will tell you. Adele was a talented baker in a city of Avatar world. Her unique desserts were known for their exquisite taste and their ability to bring happiness and joy. She always strived to use the freshest and highest quality ingredients to create the perfect dessert for her customers. One day, Adele decided to create a special cake that would bring happiness, love, and attract good luck. She wanted her customers to not only enjoy the taste of the cake, but also experience additional moments of joy in their lives. To achieve this, she used recipes from her grandmother, who was also a baker and had an interest in magic. Adele studied the recipe, experimented with different ingredient combinations, and carefully selected the best products. After extensive research, Adele discovered that certain ingredients and symbols could attract good luck. She added special edible diamonds to the cake, which were left to her by her grandmother. When the cake was ready, Adele invited the residents of Avatar world to her bakery. She offered each of them a slice of her special cake and told them about its ability to attract good luck. The city's residents who tasted the cake felt that events in their lives started to go in a special way. Some won the lottery, received unexpected promotions at work, while others found their true love. Everyone who tried Adele's cake began to experience more joy and happiness in their lives. Word quickly spread about Adele's cake throughout the city. People from all corners of Avatar world came to her bakery to try this mysterious cake and attract good luck into their lives. Now I will tell you a story about a character you all know. This is Joe. He lives near the forest and has never been to a big city. However, one day, his life completely changed after an amazing incident. Now I will tell you about it. One day, Joe heard about a local talent competition happening in a city nearby. His heart raced at the opportunity to showcase his talent to people and possibly go further than his small settlement near the forest. With excitement in his heart and faith in his abilities, Joe decided to participate in the competition. He spent hours practicing his voice and choosing the perfect song that could convey his emotions and passion for music. On the day of the competition, Joe was filled with nerves and doubts, but he decided to give it his all. Before Joe's performance, a talented actor took the stage and played a fierce pirate, capturing the hearts of many people watching the competition. In the following act, another contestant showcased his acting skills by playing a brave prince who defeated a dragon and won the heart of a beautiful princess. Joe watched the competition unfold and started to doubt his own abilities, becoming more and more nervous. He was on the verge of running away when suddenly his name was announced, and he stepped onto the stage and began to sing. His voice filled the hall with music and emotions, captivating the hearts of everyone present. When Joe finished singing, he heard the hall erupt in applause, and he realized that his voice had been heard and appreciated. The judges, as well as the audience, were amazed by his talent and the passion with which he performed the song. He won the talent competition. With his victory, a new chapter in Joe's life began. He became famous and popular in the music industry. His voice became a symbol of passion and sincerity, and people simply adored his performances. Joe received an offer to record his own album and embarked on a journey to different cities, sharing his music and inspiring people. He became an idol for many aspiring musicians, showing them that dreams can come true if you believe in yourself and overcome your fears. So Joe, an ordinary guy from a small town, became a popular and successful musician. Now I will tell you the story of a character you all know well. This is Sarah, who goes to summer camp every year, but she doesn't like it at all. Her parents send her to this camp to improve her health, but she can't make friends with the other children, so she always spends her time alone and would rather be back home. But one day she finally found a friend. Now I will tell you this amazing story. Sarah arrived at summer camp, feeling a mixture of impatience and reluctance to spend another summer away from home. She knew she would be lonely and bored, just like in previous years. But something unusual happened this time. One dark night, when Sarah couldn't sleep, she saw an unusual figure running past her window. There was something mysterious and alluring about this silhouette. She felt a strange desire to follow it, and she decided to leave her room and see what was happening. As soon as Sarah stepped out of her cabin, she saw the shadowy figure standing in the darkness. At first, she thought it was just her imagination, but then the shadowy figure spoke to her. It turned out that he too was lonely and had no friends. He accidentally ended up in the Avatar world, where no one could see him except Sarah. Sarah and the shadowy figure spent an unforgettable summer together. They swam in the lake, jumped on a trampoline, had picnics under the stars, and laughed until tears streamed down their faces. With each passing day, their friendship grew stronger, and Sarah no longer felt lonely at camp. However, when summer came to an end, it was time to leave. The shadowy figure explained to Sarah that they could only meet again next year in the same camp. Sarah was sad to say goodbye to her friend, but she knew they would keep their special connection and eagerly await their reunion. Sarah returned home, full of memories of summer camp and her shadowy friend. She eagerly anticipated the next summer to go back to camp and meet him again. Throughout the year, they maintained their connection through letters and messages, sharing their adventures and dreams. And then summer arrived. Sarah once again went to camp, where she joyfully reunited with her shadowy friend. They resumed their playful activities and spent another unforgettable summer together. In this unusual way, Sarah found a true friend in the most unexpected place and learned to appreciate the unique bonds that can form even where you least expect them. Today, I will tell you an amazing story about Harry, one of the most extraordinary characters in Avatar world. Harry was a young boy with a huge interest in future technologies. He was an inventor at heart and used his incredible creativity to create amazing things out of ordinary junk. Using old electronic components and materials that others deemed useless, Harry created smart toys, robots, and even prototypes of futuristic devices. As he grew older, Harry started having increasingly ambitious goals. One day, he decided to create a high-tech metal suit that would grant him superhuman abilities. However, he needed a powerful energy source for this. In search of such a source, Harry stumbled upon a portal left by an extraterrestrial being. He used that portal to obtain the energy source he needed, and then dedicated 2 years of his life to creating and perfecting his suit. When the work was complete, Harry transformed into a true superhero, ready to help people and protect them from any dangers. One day, after mastering all the abilities of his suit, Harry learned to use it to view the past. During one of these viewings, he discovered himself at the time when he desperately needed a powerful energy source. This revelation stunned Harry. He realized that the stranger who helped his younger self was none other than Harry himself from the future. He realized that the strength and knowledge he gained from that stranger were the result of his own actions and choices. Harry was inspired by this discovery and decided to use his abilities to help others and make the world a better place. Thus, Harry became a true hero, combining his amazing technology and superhuman powers to protect people and overcome any challenges. He became a symbol of hope and inspiration for all the inhabitants of the Avatar world, proving that each one of us can become the hero of our own story.